Hello everyone. Most people think that health is just about pushing harder and eating healthy. Now all of that matters, but the truth is, your results start in your mind long before they ever show in your body. Today I want to share a few things that really helped me and change my perspective when it comes to my health, my goals, and my stress. Especially the works of Dr. David Hawkins and how self-talk and mindset completely change your progress. So now let's get started. Alright, let's get started with step number 1, which is become aware of your inner dialogue. Most of us go through the day being completely unaware of our thoughts. Thoughts like, I'll never have the time, I'm not good at this, I'm tired, I always fail at this. And what happens here is that these thoughts create patterns. And what Dr. David Hawkins teaches here is that your level of energy, your state of consciousness completely shape your experience in life. For me, once I became aware of these thoughts, everything completely changed for me. Because I used to go through the day, well, it's not that I have mastered this completely, but I'm still learning. What I realized about this is that when I was going through the day and I had these thoughts of, I'm tired, or is this gonna happen? Thoughts of worry and anxiety, which is completely normal because it's part of being a human. But once I became aware of these thoughts, everything changed for me completely. And I also realized that the way I spoke to myself was affecting my training, my recovery, and even my motivation. So this is a key message here. Awareness is step number 1. Why? Because you cannot change what you don't notice. Step 2, shift from force to power. This is one of my favorite teachings from Dr. David Hawkins, because we try to force our way to change. We force our workouts, we force our discipline, we force our motivation. But think about it, force is equal to stress, and stress drains you. Now on the other hand, power comes from alignment, from choosing a higher emotional state, such as courage, acceptance, or willingness. For example, if I go to the gym with the mindset of I have to do this, I have to work out, but I don't feel like, I'm creating resistance. But if I change the mindset to I get to work out, I'm doing this because this is helping me. I'm doing this because this is helping me to become who I want to be. My energy shifts completely. And this is why resting matters. And this is why recovery matters. This is why sleep matters. This is why mindset matters. Because your inner state determines the quality of your actions. Step number 3, let go of the tension that blocks your progress. This is where Dr. David Hawkins influenced me the most, because he's talking about letting go, which is releasing the charge behind the thoughts. For example, instead of judging your stress, instead of judging your lack of motivation, you sit with it, breathe, and let it pass. For example, some days I wake up anxious. Maybe I have clients, uni work, responsibilities, content, a lot of things to do. And instead of judging that anxiety, I just breathe and let it go through. I realize that I get to do those things. Instead of thinking, oh, I'm tired and I don't feel like training clients, creating content, doing uni work, I just sit with it, breathe, and realize that, well, I get to train clients. I am grateful that I have clients. Or I'm grateful that I'm at uni and studying what I love. I'm grateful that I get here to create content and talk to you guys and share valuable information with you. When I see it in this way, it's like, wow, this is great. Get to do all of these things. It's all about changing your perspective. But in order to do this, you have to have awareness. And when you release the charge of these thoughts, to me, my body feels lighter, my workouts feel better, and also my decisions become clearer. And this is something that I want you to understand. You cannot build a strong body from a stressed mind. Letting go creates space, and in that space, discipline becomes natural. Step number 4, align your daily actions with who you want to become. This is where nutrition, the gym, and lifestyle comes into place. It comes all together. When you start speaking to yourself differently, when you operate from power instead of force, your habits naturally improve. You start choosing whole foods because they make you feel grounded. You train not to punish yourself, but to honor yourself. You sleep earlier because you value your energy. You set boundaries because you value your peace. This is what makes transformation sustainable, not just physical but mental and emotional. So if you take anything from this video, let it be this. Your mindset is part of your health. The way you speak to yourself, the energy you bring into your day, it all shows up in your body, your results, and your life. Start with awareness, shift from force to power, learn to let go, and watch how everything, your energy, your training, your progress begins to change. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want more videos on mindset recovery and the mental side of fitness, watch the video that I link up here or up here. And if this really helped you, please subscribe. I love to guide you through this journey.